The disgusting side of Just Jules. What if I told you there's a dark side to a wildly popular YouTube channel that no one's talking about? Let's dive into the unsettling truth about its audience. What if I told you there's a hidden, unsettling side to one of YouTube's most popular channels? One that nobody seems to be talking about? Let's uncover the troubling truth about its audience. You've probably heard of Just Jules. She's a wildly successful 15-year-old YouTuber with nearly 4 million subscribers. Her videos, lighthearted, funny skits, usually set to audio clips. Kind of like The Manny Show, but imagine if Manny was a teenage girl. On the surface, her channel seems harmless, even delightful. The problem with donations. But something about her audience doesn't sit right. Something is seriously off. At first glance, it looks normal. You might even be thinking, "Oh, come on, this is overblown." No, trust me, stick around for a moment. When you dig a little deeper, things start to feel wrong. Today, we're diving into Just Jules' channel to explore the unsettling dynamics of her audience. To be clear, none of this is her fault. She's just a teenager posting videos and having fun. Please don't direct any negativity toward her. She doesn't deserve it. What we'll discuss is entirely my opinion, based on observations. Let's start with this. Just Jules is thriving on YouTube. Her stats are incredible. Her income is substantial. And if she chooses to go to college, she's probably got it covered. Every video she posts attracts donations, sometimes sizable ones. That's where it gets weird. Most of these donations come from accounts with childlike profile pictures, often featuring individuals who look about 12 or younger. These profiles rarely have content, and when they do, it's sparse. The comments accompanying these donations? They're often along the lines of, "It seems innocent enough at first glance." But stop and think. How many 12-year-olds do you know with disposable income to donate $20, $100, or even $5 to their favorite YouTuber? And why is this happening here, but not on similar channels, like The Manny Show? The answer might be in the differences between Jules' demographic and Manny's. After all, he's an adult man. The contrast is jarring. The creepy comment sections. Could I be overanalyzing? Maybe. Perhaps some fans genuinely love her content and want to support her. That's plausible. But as I dug deeper, I found some troubling patterns. I clicked on a few of these donor profiles, and while many didn't seem like kids, some appeared to be. Whether those accounts are real or fake, the implications are concerning. Even if you're skeptical, the comment sections might change your mind. Things only get stranger, and not in a good way. But before we get into the comments, there's another situation to address. A recent controversy involving Jules and some artwork. Apparently, she used someone's art in a video without giving credit. This sparked heated debates. On one side, people attacked her for not crediting the artist. On the other, many defended her, saying, "She's just a kid." Personally, I think it was a mistake, probably unintentional. She doesn't deserve to be canceled over it. But the "she's just a kid" argument doesn't sit well with me. Accountability matters, regardless of age. That said, we all make mistakes. I've accidentally forgotten to credit someone in the past. It happens. The key is to learn and do better. This drama isn't central to today's topic, but since it's recent and relevant to Jules, I wanted to address it. Now, back to her audience. Jules is friends with other shorts creators, like Maxwell Gamer. His channel frustrates me, though not because of him. He's just a kid after all. His parents link his younger sister's channel, where she posts videos despite being visibly under 6 years old. Some of her videos have millions of views, and the comments are disabled. Clearly, the parents know how unsafe the internet can be and don't want to deal with the creeps. But why let a 6-year-old run a channel at all? It's baffling and unsettling. Maxwell's content is similar to Jules, which explains their friendship. But here's what's disturbing. People in the comments ship them, writing things like, "You two should date," or even creepier remarks. It's infuriating. These are kids. Do people have nothing better to do than post inappropriate comments about teenagers? The issue of accountability. Now let's talk about Jules's comment sections. On the surface, they seem fine. People leaving compliments like, "You're amazing," or "I love you, Jules." But dig a little deeper, hit newest on her comments, and you'll find a different story. One recent example, someone commented, "Your chest is getting more pronounced," under a video of her doing makeup. I clicked the profile of the person who posted it, and it was clearly an adult. Disgusting. That's just the tip of the iceberg. Under a video of her doing cartwheels, the comments were even worse, filled with inappropriate remarks about her body and explicit suggestions. Comments like, "Can I have your kids right now?" or "Age is just a number." Some might argue these could be edgy teenagers, but even if that's true, it doesn't make it okay. The fear for safety. The reality is, most of these comments likely aren't coming from teenagers. They're from adults pretending to be younger. And that's what makes this so deeply disturbing, right? Not at all. Anyway, I'm just saying, the phrase "age is just a number" is one of those tired lines people throw around thinking it's clever, but it's not. Someone even left a comment with an image of an emoji that clearly represents a butt. What starts with G and ends with T? Obviously, that spells out GG. And then, in the replies, someone said, "I would do it." Do I even need to spell out how messed up that is? Oh, and remember that comment I mentioned? The one saying, "Age is just a number"? I thought maybe an edgy teenager wrote it. Update, not a teenager. There's a video on their channel, and that hand in the footage. That is not a kid's hand. Honestly, it wouldn't be any less disturbing if it were. But knowing it's an adult makes it even worse. You can see it. It's a full-grown man's hand. I genuinely fear for this girl's safety. That video was flooded with comments, one after another, and while some of these people were smart enough to hide behind faceless accounts, others left little breadcrumbs that made it obvious they weren't kids. Let's be real. What kind of kid makes such horrific jokes or comments? There was also a video where she talked about her crushes. In the comments, someone wrote, I find you attractive, but I don't think that counts. But you are so attractive. Love you." What the actual? I guarantee you, if you check out Manny's channel, he does similar skits. You won't find comments like these. Nobody's confessing their love to him. And you can't tell me it's a coincidence that these comments always appear on underage girls' posts. Always. If you've been following me for a while, you might remember my Ren video. I might have already mentioned it here. Sorry, my brain's a little fried because this is creeping me out so much. A while back, I made a video about a girl named Ren who had 17 million followers, and her mom was exploiting her. Here's something you need to understand about the internet. If it looks too good to be true, it probably is. Think about it. When a kid posts regular content, nothing particularly special or viral worthy, but suddenly they have millions of followers. Something's off. Just Jules, for instance, makes pretty ordinary videos, yet somehow, millions of people are saving and sharing her posts? It doesn't add up. Ren was just an ordinary kid doing regular things, and her videos were exploding with attention. You can't tell me these two cases aren't connected. Don't get me wrong, Just Jules has funny videos that could go viral. But this, a man 20 years older than her donating money, every post of hers gets overwhelming attention, even when nothing extraordinary is happening. And the donations, they're through the roof. It's suspicious, to say the least. Sure, maybe some kids are donating, but come on, it doesn't sit right with me. Conclusion: the sad reality. Now let me say this, I feel like I can talk about this because I've got experience. As a minor myself, I know how weird people can be. I don't even show my face, and I still get creepy comments. I can't even imagine what this poor girl goes through. I see her liking some comments with 0 likes, so I know she's reading them. It's heartbreaking. Personally, I've dealt with my fair share of weirdness. People message me on Discord saying, "I love you so much. I need you. My life revolves around you. I have a crush on you." One time I got this insanely creepy comment, "Feed you some seeds if you're a good bird. You'll be mine." What? I was like, what kind of nonsense is this? It's one of the many reasons I don't show my face, because I would absolutely lose my mind if I got comments like the ones she does. Some are downright inappropriate, about her chest even. If someone left a comment like that about me, I'd lose my freaking mind. It's just, I feel terrible. And honestly, what can she do? What can anyone do? She has an amazing channel with a huge following. She's not going to quit because of a few creepy comments on every post. But that's the saddest part. What can she possibly do about this? It's out of her hands. And Just Jules, if you ever see this video, please know this is not an attack on you. You've done nothing wrong to deserve this. I'm only addressing the disturbing behavior of some people commenting on your videos. I truly hope you stay safe because there are way too many weird people watching your content. You're old enough to decide to post your own videos. I'd be a hypocrite if I said otherwise. You're not a little kid, but I really hope your parents are aware of what's happening and know how to protect you. Because sadly, this is a reality for women online. If you're a minor, it's even worse because creeps can hide behind faceless accounts or pretend to be kids. And as women, we face this kind of harassment throughout our lives. Thanks for watching. Like, share, and subscribe for more inspirational stories.